Hello students, myself Mrs. Dipali Jori, lecturer in mathematics from Science and Humanities Department, Lekewag Polytechnic, Nasik. Welcome you all in the online lecture series of Basic Mathematics. Our today's topic is trigonometry. Okay, it's a second unit from a diploma course. So in trigonometry, we have to study the three types of angles here: compound angle, allied angle, and multiple angles. But today we'll study about compound angle only. So what is meant by trigonometric ratios of compound angles? See, after watching this video, learner will be able to apply the concept of compound angle to solve the given simple engineering problems. This is the learning outcome of today's video. So let's see the definition of compound angle first of all. If A and B are the measures of any two angles, then their sum, that is A plus B, or the difference A minus B, are simply called compound angles. If you will add any two angles, if you will subtract them, then that addition or subtraction is called compound angle. Okay, now let's see the simple formula of compound angle. The first formula is for sine A plus B. See, this is our compound angle, A plus B. The formula for sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A into sine B. It's multiplication. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. See, all these formulae are without proof. The proofs are not included in the syllabus of diploma course now. So you just have to learn them and apply to solve the examples. The second formula is for A minus B. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Third one is for cos A plus B. Again the angle is A plus B now. The formula is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Remember the terms. See, for sin A plus B and sin A minus B, the terms are same. Sin A cos B, cos A sin B. Okay. If it is for plus, you have to write plus there. For A minus B, the sign will be minus. But for cos, it's different. See, for cos A plus B, the terms are cos A cos B. And if the formula we have to write for plus, the sign will be minus. Opposite it is. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. The fourth formula is for cos A minus B, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. See, again for cos, the terms are same. The terms are same. Only you have to remember the signs. For cos, you have to write opposite signs. The next formula is for tan. Tan A plus B, the formula is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A into tan B. It's quite different. And for tan A minus B, similarity is there. The terms are quite similar. See, tan A plus tan B, tan A minus tan B. 1 minus tan A tan B, here it is 1 plus tan A tan B. Okay. If you want to write formula for plus, in tangent again, for plus, your numerator will be plus. For minus, the numerator will be minus. And the opposite sign is there in denominator. So this six formula you have to learn very carefully without making any mistake. You have to use them while solving the examples. So let's see the examples. Without using calculator, the question is very simple. Without using calculator, you have to find the value of sine 75. Don't take calculator. Okay, you have to do the calculations by using compound angle formula. See, sine 75 you have to find. So how we can rewrite that 75 angle? 75 we can split simply as 45 plus 30. Okay, so you try to split that given angle into acute angle, or you try to convert it into a multiple of 90 or 180, etc. So let us now here split that 75 as 45 plus 30. Because for 45 and 30, we know the respective values of sine and cos. The revision, go through the revision video. The values are, the tables are, table is already mentioned there. So sine A plus B formula of compound angle we can use. See, the term is like sine A plus B. So it is sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. Fine, the formula I have already told you in the previous slide. So use that formula simply. Write formula for sine 45 plus 30 as sine 45 cos 30 plus cos 45 sin 30. Right? And write the respective values of sine 45 cos 30 etc. The values are already known to us. They are already available in table of acute angle table. See, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2 again, sin 45, cos 45 are same, and sin 30 half. Substitute it there, and see the denominator is same for both the terms. This is your one term, second term. So 2 root 2 is our denominator, and it is same, so we can add the numerator directly. So the numerator is root 3 plus 1. Don't write your answer in decimals. We should not use calculator here. This answer is sufficient. You have to stop here. Next example, without using calculator, come on, let's find the value of cos of minus 15, 150. See, the angle value is, angle sign is negative. So you first have to remove that minus sign. Cos of minus 15 can be rewritten as cos 15. Cos for negative angle, cos is positive. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Again, this concept is already taken in the revision video. Cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. That way, you first have to write cos of minus 15 as cos 15. Then, it is therefore equal to, again we can rewrite that 15 as 45 minus 30 now. And use that formula of cos A minus B. What is that formula for cos A minus B? It is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. The formula is cos 45 cos B, that is cos 30. For cos, you have to write opposite sign. You have to write for minus, the formula contains plus. Right? Cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Sin 45 sin 30. Substitute the values of sin 45 cos 45 etc. See, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. That way again, 1 by root 2, this is half. And here again the final answer is root 3 plus 1. The same logic, denominator is same, numerator get added. Root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. Next, without using calculator, once again find the value of tan 105. Let's see one more example. Now your angle is greater than 100. Now 105 we can split as 60 plus 45. Directly we don't have value of tan 105, tan 15, tan 35. That we don't have. Okay? And we should not again use calculator here. So you have to split those angles into acute angles below 90 and the values which are known to us. So 64 plus 45 we can split and then use that formula of tan A plus B. What is the formula of tan A plus B? It is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Right? So by that formula split it. Write its formula tan A plus tan B, tan 60 plus tan 45, 1 minus tan A, that is tan 60 into tan 45. The values are known to us. Tan 60 is root 3, tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3, tan 45 is 1. And hence the answer is root 3 plus 1 upon 1 minus root 3. Okay, this way you have to use those compound angle formula to split the angles and find out the solution. Next. Without using calculator, the question is to prove that sin 90 plus theta is cos theta. Sin pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees. The angle is written in radians form. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees. So now the question is to prove that sin pi by 2 plus theta equal to cos theta. How we can rewrite? See, let us suppose that this first term pi by 2 is A and the second term, this theta, is B. Let us first denote them. So what will we have then? We have that left hand side, the sin pi by 2 plus theta. Yes, it is equal to sin A plus B form. Correct? A plus B. What is the formula for sin A plus B? It is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Is it right? So by that compound angle formula, you can split it this way. The values are known to us. Sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. Correct? So here second term is 0 and hence the value is simply equal to the first term which is cos theta, and therefore sin 90 plus theta is cos theta. That way you can prove. See the formula of sin A plus B. Next, without using calculator, we can again prove that cos pi plus theta equal to minus cos theta. Again by using compound angle we can prove it. See, here we can assume that pi is A, theta is B, and use that formula of cos A plus B. What is that formula for cos A plus B? It is cos A cos B. Cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Correct? So the formula or the values of cos pi, sin pi we can substitute as they are known to us. Cos pi value is minus 1, sin pi is 0. Fine? The values are again there in your table. Substitute them there. So the value is just the first term, because again your second term becomes 0. Hence it is equal to minus cos theta. That is your required RHS. See, by using compound angle formula of cos A plus B, we can prove this. This way you can prove many more examples, solve for many more angles by using compound angle formula. Okay. So here we'll stop today. Thank you and happy learning.